it's like, for me, it's just like, it's sad to see that, because when somebody's not asking you any questions. What up, y'all? It's Smooth Miss Uncut. Check me on YouTube at Miss Uncut, SMO Smooth. All right. So more than likely, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me seeing it, I'm like, damn, that's sad. But you know what I'm saying? Some people gotta learn, you know what I'm saying, where the source is coming from. When they get scammed and shit, some people just gotta realize or accept the fact where that actual source is coming from. Like, who scammed you? Like, don't blame the person, you know what I'm saying, that just got out of the fucking scam. Like, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know what was going on, but so fucking long. Like, yo, how did this dude even how did his people even contact me? I'm just like, oh yeah, I understand, you know, like when I used to be a performer. But my thing is, after the fact that you understood, it's like, after the fact that you understand, like, yo, this person was in the industry, you know what I'm saying, like, she made, you know what I'm saying, on an independent contract effect. Like, let's just say, like, yeah, nah, like, you take her spot. So the question is, can you maintain it? Can you hold it or whatever, right? Because technically, dealing with Black Tiger, there was nothing to maintain. There was no spot. I don't think people really realize that shit. Like, if I just broke all of this shit the fuck down, the only way that I actually, you know what I'm saying, like, only way I can stay on top is the things that I actually do in the community and within my career settings. And I don't think too many people or even know that. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like, through Black Tiger, because I didn't know Black Tiger, but Black Tiger knew of me. You can't sit up, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like, yo, you can't take the place of somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that within a business that says that they pick me up as an MC, or they pick me up as an artist, or even a colleague. Now you just gotta ask, what happened before Black Tiger, before his so-called business, his Ponzi scheme came in? Did she actually have a spot? And that would be a yes. Because I was actually working on my careers, on all of my careers. You understand? There's a difference. I was working on all of my careers before Black Tiger came into play, before any of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. How long he was doing it, but I know it was for a pretty long time. But the thing about it is, I've done a lot of things for my community, so that's one thing. Two, you know what I'm saying, like, different communities, not just mine. I've done things in my career, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when my bosses didn't need me, you know what I'm saying, for my employees that actually was there, they could call on me and they could definitely rely on me and things like that nature, and the things that I knew how to. That's how the fuck I got my name up there. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with people just like, okay, about entertainment, and they ask me like, yo, what about entertainment? Well, you know what I'm saying, I dance well, I host well, you know what I'm saying, like, dance, I could host, I could do multiple, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm multifaceted. I'm, when it comes down to that, you know what I'm saying, like, I just don't sing. Not like, I wanted to be a rapper when I was like 15, 16. Like, I looked into it because when I was a kid, and also when I was a teenager, I actually looked into the career, and I was just like, nah, it doesn't seem like it's, you know what I'm saying, favorable. Meaning favorable, it didn't seem like it made enough money. It seemed like it's just like a scam. So that's when I knew that I never wanted to be, and, you know, an actual rapper or a singer, anything like that. One, I don't like singing. I would have been like, yo, let's, yeah, maybe. But if you come across me with the right deal, I would have been good. But that never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that never happened because I just really wasn't I really wasn't gearing for that. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be an attorney. I really wanted to be a lawyer. That's what I really wanted to do when I was a kid. I really really wanted to be a lawyer. Like, because I've seen certain things in the industry, and because I do have family that, well, I should say relatives that's in the industry and shit like that. And I was just like, it seems like the lawyers, you still, oh, yeah, no, I can't. I'm gonna start taking these classes. I just gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to set up certain things so where I can make enough money where I'm paying for school and I'm paying for everything else. Cause you know, like how that shit run, you know, like being a lawyer is a big deal, especially paying for that shit. That's a lot of fucking money. And like, I understand I don't have to be a full blown lawyer, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know the ins and outs because there's a lot of things that I don't know and I'm willing to learn. Like, I've always been that person. I like learning. That's just my thing. That's just my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my thing. So it just goes into that. You know, like it just goes into that. It's just that factor, you know, but dealing with that shit, I don't know, y'all. Just like, I don't know, just dealing with that shit, period. And yeah, like me, I was thinking about it when I was a kid, and I was just like, nah, like this shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't gonna work. Like, I didn't feel like I was cut out to be a rapper or a singer or anything like that. I just wanted to play in the background. Like, and the crazy thing about it is too, at that, my father, like, I remember my pops was alive and we was in the house and shit, and he had his cigar in his hand. So I was like, him, because I know, like, when you were a kid, the only time that you know, like for me, the only time that you know that somebody actually made a deal, for me, like the representation of somebody making a great deal, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like a business deal or something like that. It was like you seen him with that cigar in their hand, and he had an actual cigar. I was just like, damn, my fault. Like, my pops must have made a great deal, because I remember this one point in time, like, you know what I'm saying? Because my pops he was a fucking truck driver, right? My pops was a truck driver. He came home and like, I remember, I guess it's the lady that birthed me. I still don't believe that she birthed me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he came home and he was like, nah, like she was like, yo, you lost your job or something like that, right? So I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, yo, what? And he was just, my father was like, so what? He was like, so what? I get another fucking job. Then start going off. So my mom was just like, what? This, that, you. She was like, yo, you punched him in the face. You punched your boss in the face. He was like, what? I'll do. I was like, oh man. I said, I see where I'm getting my fucking anger. I'm like, yo, I know where the fuck I'm getting my anger from and shit like that. Or it's all like, damn. But I was scared because, like, my pops, he scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, that was it for me. He never put his hands on me. I was just like, yo, I was just like mad at I was just like scared of his sternness and shit. So I was just like, yeah, nah, I ain't fucking with him like that. Like, I ain't fucking with him like that. Like, but he never put his hands on me. But it was just crazy because he was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just go get another job. This, that. Like, yo, I already know somebody gonna fucking hire me. He was just like, he was like, yo, I know. Download this. He's like, oh, he was like, yo, I'm a great driver. I know they gonna fucking hire me. That's how my pops was. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think I caught on to it. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be jobs out there and shit like that. Like, this is New York City, and that's just what the fuck it is. It is what, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was, yeah, like, that shit was crazy. And for me, I was just like, oh, okay. So then here comes the lady that birthed me. I guess she birthed me. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I still debate that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't ever like punch your boss in the face and shit like whatever. And I do have some type of his, I would say I do have some type of his temperament, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to what have you. Like, I calm down a lot because I had to see certain things. When you don't see things for what they are, you got to take. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like, you pretty much, yeah, you pretty much gotta, you know what I'm saying, take that time out and see things for what it is and what somebody's trying to do. Just like, you know what I'm saying, like I was, like they moved me out of that room, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, she was pulling out complaints and complaints and complaints over the littlest dumb shit or whatever, and she, I guess, I don't know if the girl is, I don't, you know what I'm saying, like, it's a psychological problem or not. I don't know if it's mental or not or what have you. I don't know if she's on SSI. I don't know anything. Not trying to diss anybody on SSI and things like that nature, but you know what I'm saying, like, it's not, for me, even normal, you know what I'm saying? So I had to see exactly, yo, I had to see where she was at, yo, Fladanga. I'm serious, like, yo, that shit was crazy. I'm in there. Anything, like, if you notice, whenever I was on my live, she think I'm gearing things to her, but I'm like, yo, I'm on my live, you know what I'm saying, live. So, you know what I'm saying, she would do like little things to, like, yo, this girl is kind of cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs because she thinks that I'm living my life for her. It's crazy. When you have to share a room with somebody, it's different because likely that person will think that you're doing everything, that you're actually doing everything to manipulate them or you know what I'm saying, antagonize them. And you just simply doing what you normally do, and you know what I'm saying, being yourself and things like that nature. Like, I'm going my live, like, listen, I'm doing this, I'm doing, you know, I'm just over here doing what I do naturally. You feel me? So for me, it was just like, damn, like, this is really fucked up in the head right now because she actually think that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm just, and I make sure that I'm focused on my life. I'm focused on the things that I'm doing, my studies, like that nature. And she could just come in and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, like, thinking that I'm gearing this energy towards her. I'm like, yo, but I'm over here. I even, you know what I mean, like, it's crazy. And like, I never seen anybody go lie. I seen people operate like that, but not the way that she did it. It was totally different. So, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm just like, damn, what kind of operation she got going on in her head. At the same time, like, did she actually get operated on where she actually started thinking that way too at the same time? Because it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, that shit is out for me. That shit don't, I was just like, damn, like, that shit don't, like, that's a hell nah. So, like, I don't know, she was by me. And, like, she was just giving me this feeling like she was really trying to, I'm like, what are you competing with me about? Like, we both live in this motherfucker. We both trying to get out. Like, I got a single household. She got a single household. Be on her lease. She's not going to be on my lease. So my thing is like, where do you start getting offended and things like that nature? Well, didn't really like to open her mouth a little, you know what I'm saying, too much about, you know, like, the issue that she was having. And I told her, I said, anytime that, you know, you have a problem, then just, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Like, we could just sit down and talk, we could chop it up. And I guess or maybe she's not used to doing that, you know what I'm saying, like, and then it just like I guess her whole thing is whoever paid her, because this is how I feel and this is what I was feeling at the time, and more than likely I'm right. I just kept getting this, like, you know what I'm saying, like, she wanted to fight so she could try to put me in jail, you know what I'm saying, try to get me locked up. And you know what I'm saying, like, with this whole Nicki Minaj at the same time, like, I feel like that her peoples are actually doing that shit too, at like because Black Tiger, you know what I'm saying, like, that connection and shit like that. And it's like, yo, you know, it's like, yo, it's really fucked up because now you just thinking like, it's like, damn, he would go that far for Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, like, and like, you notice too at the same time, why smoke, like, yo, y'all know what gas smell like? That shit smell crazy. What the fuck going on? I will take that whole shit off. I would take this whole shit off. Like, so for me, it's like, um, when I start seeing that display of that shit, I'm like, yo, like, what's wrong with this? It was like, yo, she want to fight. I'm just like, yo, and I see, I'm like, yo, and I'm looking, and she's like, you know, like, oh, I'm really about that. I'm like, damn, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I am who I am, so I don't have to really prove nothing to you. I have to sit up there and fight you, even though I'm for it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we having the whole conversation. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's have some fun. If you want to fight, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing for me. But my whole thing is like, yo, when she said it, I was like, damn. I started thinking about 50. When she said it, I started thinking about Jay-Z. When she said that, it kind of and it reminded me of QB, like Queensbridge and shit like that. Yo, I gotta fight somebody that I don't, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know. More than likely, she's a fan of mine. On top of that shit, you know what I'm saying, like, it seemed like that she want to go to work, but she want to go to jail. She want to go, you know what I'm saying, she want to go to jail time, like, pick a struggle. And I'm like, yo, I gotta sit up there and argue with this shit. I can't focus on my goals because of what she's doing and what the fuck she got going on in her head. Somebody else, you know what I'm saying, Black Tiger people bribing people and shit like that at the fucking shit. Like, yo, for real. And, and like I said, it's very, like I said before, it's very oppressive because, you know, me just dealing with this situation is very oppressive because now it's like, oh, word, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, like, she got all of that shit. It's like, yo, it's like these people in the shelter never seen, said before on my other lives, it's like they never seen anybody work. It's like anybody have anything. It's like they live in a, like I said before, like Black Tiger land, a fairy tale land, a fantasy land. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need anybody like a female work, or we never seen, like, because they on this side. This is where I understand where certain people come from on, you know what I'm saying, from South Side, because I lived over here before, but I didn't know it was that dire, where they actually, you know what I'm saying, you see, like, you know, when you go to the department store and you see all of these things, you see the clothes, you see, you know what I'm saying, all the things that you want to buy, the same nature. And it makes me question, like, yo, do these people in the shelter that work, you know what I'm saying, work in the shelter system, do they know that these are people too? And do they realize, you know what I'm saying, do they realize they're human and humans buy things? They buy items, they buy merchandise. It makes me question, you know what I'm saying, like, it makes me question their mentality, because it's like, yo, it's like, it's weird as fuck. It's like, yo, it's like, it's not normal how they think. It's like, excuse me, like that whole mentality was like that whole scrimping and scrounging mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have department stores in New York City. We have all of these stores that you go to and buy things, but they act like there's nobody there to actually buy them except for them. Like, if you can make that make sense. It's like experience for them or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, we see you as being human, or I don't know, or maybe they look at us as and shit like that. But for you to buy anything from the store, like, and mind you, there's a church connected to this shelter too at the same time, and they be on some sex trafficking shit too. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me earlier. Make sure you join me at YouTube, on YouTube at, or you can put MMC on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that story. But I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick.